Brett Taylor with Truckee Meadows Fire, the WUI coordinator, and just from a professional opinion, from the being on the Davis fire and how that fire, the outcome happened. A lot of luck, but also some fuels management that happened on the top end of St. James Village. Was some work called mastication. It was clearing the ground fuel, and there's a very clear difference all along the Browns Creek trailhead, where you can see where mastication that St. James did stopped the fire from progressing down into Galena Forest. So really promote that kind of work and that aggressive fuels management that will save future fires from coming down through to continue that fuels management work. So thank you.
So we are in the upper portion of the Browns Creek Trail, which is a Washoe County trail. So this is HOA property, so it's owned by private property owned by the St. James Village Owners Association. There's an easement for the existing Browns Creek loop kind of through here. As you can see, the 400 plus acres that the HOA owns all burned clean about 6 months ago. So there's an opportunity here essentially to take the area that it's burned and create new trails. So one of the problems with this area has always been that the Browns Creek Trail, nice hiking trail, good advanced biking trail. There's a lot of underutilized terrain and there's a lot of underutilized features, and you're excluding user groups because it's definitely not beginner and intermediate friendly. One of the nice things that burned was down this kind of flat area here that we're working on right now. Is it burned, and it's actually a beautiful pitch, one for a climbing trail, two for a beginner to intermediate trail. So one of the first things that we're going to do with the system here is actually take it and try and involve more users in the experience out here in what used to be a really beautiful area. Now is a little charred, but we'll come back, and it's going to come back with a bunch of really good trails.
We really want to see move forward is fuels management continue, so the large fires don't turn into catastrophic fires. We'll always get fires, but if we can keep them small and keep them contained to small areas, then they don't turn into catastrophic fires. And you know, the St. James fire or the Davis fire, perfect example, that St. James Village, but the whole fire only lost 12 houses. It could have been hundreds of houses. It could have been like Los Angeles if we had not done, if there hasn't been any fuels management. And we can show that fuels management back 20 years. If we stop doing that, or if we can fund those things more, then we can continue to mitigate those large fires or catastrophic fires that might happen to our area.